The state capture inquiry has turned its attention to the South African Airways. Evidence leader Advocate Kate Hofmeyr said the Commission can expect to hear evidence relating to corruption, board interference and money laundering, among others. Hofmeyr told the Commission that witnesses would give evidence relating to the alleged bribery of 2 ministers, a Northwest Premier and a provincial MEC. Meanwhile, former SAA employee Cynthia Stimple has given testimony relating to board interference in the procurement processes. She told the Commission that the former SAA CFO Wolf Meyer informed her that he had met with a client that was allegedly recommended by Number One. She said she understood Number One to mean former President Jacob Zuma. Well, for more on this story, we cross to my colleague Mbalenhle Mthethwa, who's been covering the state capture inquiry. Mbalenhle, what's the latest where you are?
Good afternoon, Nompu. Definitely, the Commission has turned its attention to the South African Airways. We've heard evidence prior to today relating to Transnet, but today our attention is refocused to SAA, where we've heard evidence relating to board interference. We've heard a former Transnet employee giving evidence and telling the Commission that she felt that it was rather concerning and really was not normal for the board to interfere in procurement processes. And she basically told the Commission that the board had recommended an individual. Had recommended a certain company that had not gone through the regular procurement processes in order. This was in the period when the SAA, the airline was in the process of trying to consolidate its loan facility. Now, we've also heard Advocate Kate Hofmeyr talking about all the evidence that we can expect, which relates to fraud, corruption, money laundering and bribery. But at this stage, we are still on the first witness, and we are expecting to hear much more on board interference. But another thing that she did speak about is basically something that alludes to former President Jacob Zuma's involvement in interfering in the procurement processes. And she was basically detailing how then CFO Wolf Meyer had come to her, informing her that he was on his way to a meeting to meet with a client that he said was recommended by Number One, and that SAA was expected to get a loan facility from this particular company. We also heard about a loan facility that was approved by the board, and which was basically approved without following proper procurement processes, and that was not supposed to happen in the first instance from the Free State Development Corporation. And she was basically explaining to the Commission that the Free State Development Corporation is not in the business of giving SOEs loans, but it's in the interest of giving grants and loan facilities to small and medium enterprises within the Free State and not an SOE. We do expect to continue along these lines after the break, but for now, Nompu, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks for that report. The race for the new governor of the Reserve